Okay, red light's on. Start sending out alerts. Discord alert sent out. And Twitter, I will never call it anything other than Twitter. Twitter alert sent out. Okay, ready to go. Oh wait, one more thing. Still gotta bring up chat. Phone, Twitch, live, my channel. Okay. Alright, everything's up. Ready to go. Let's see if I can remember the interface. Hopefully I've got that flickering problem solved. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Oh, my eyes are huge. This is so weird without context. Okay. I've reached the part of the game where I'm trying to charm other people into being friends, and to do that I need to put on a show. Either by singing or dancing or just showing my wonderful fluffy tail. And after a while, they start showing groups. They start confronting you with groups. You need to confront and impress a group at a time instead of just one creature at a time. And hopefully... Okay, they've got 4 people singing. How is my singing? Does my singing compare with theirs? How does my dancing compare to theirs? See, my effort is on the left, their effort is on the right, and I need to at least meet them halfway. And your singing and dancing and big fluffy tail can be improved. No, they weren't impressed. Gotta make friends. Hi. Hey, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I can improve my singing and dancing by either befriending the other creatures or by finding random skeletons around the island. Now, it looked like I almost had it in the bag there. Like my singing was much better than their singing. But their dancing was better than my dancing, and we just didn't end up meeting halfway. So I need to find something that will improve my dancing. Or I could just try again, and hopefully they will ask for more singing. Yeah, it just kind of came down to a few dice rolls. Looks like we're almost neck and neck. Oh. Must have been like 1 point short of something. Now what's weird is that there's the value of your singing, dancing, posing, and charming is all on a scale of 1 to 5. So I don't know how I could miss something by that small of a margin. Oh, there's a small skeleton. Maybe I should just try smaller species. Smaller species are usually easier to impress. Okay, looks like our singing very much impressed them. And I got a foot out of it. What does this music mean? Oh, meteor shower? A spice geyser just exploded. Oh, yeah. And a giant monster. And that creature has 25 hit points. Even with mine, so they might be easier to impress than a larger creature with more hit points. I forgot I have to impress some of these guys multiple times. Yeah, I like the fluffy tail too. I forget what I had in mind at the origin of this Spore playthrough. But I'm just going to try and make the most charming, charismatic, musical creature I can. And then make something. out of it. Once I have all the parts. Oh wow, they're very easy to impress. And there's 3 stages of life. There's babies, there's adults, and then there's alphas. If you're going to press the alpha, you usually get an extra part. And that's just going to help with all the gathering and evolution and speed things along. Whoops. That's not going to end well. Do you make most of the other creatures you are finding on this planet? What happens to us eventually? No, I don't think this has remembered very much of what I've made. Just through the various installations, reinstallations, I don't think it has a lot of what I've saved. But I have some old screenshots of old creations. This is mostly a fresh install. And I cannot sprint with these feet. What kind of feet are these? My dance is level 2. Do I have any other higher than 2 dance? Dance 5. Wow. Okay. But not enough points to wear them. Dance 4. Dance 4. That will help. So singing 5, dancing 4, charm 4, pose 2. Do I have anything to improve my posing? I think that's... Okay, that's what I'm wearing now. 25. I wouldn't have enough DNA points to upgrade to the latest. Well, my dancing got a little bit better. That's something. Oh, and I can run faster. And I can actually sprint. Still can't jump. Impress one Kokomino ally. Reward 40 DNA points. All that DNA has gone to your head. Your extra large brain means you can now add a third creature to your pack. And I don't just have to add another one of myself to the pack. I could befriend one of these other... anything else out here. Add it to my little group, but I like my own tribe. I know what their capabilities are. But I could recruit someone who's a better dancer than I am, but I'm already at dance level 4. Or maybe recruit someone who's a better fighter, in case I get into trouble. Oh, wow. An epic monster. The kaiju. Can I stop this fight? Oh, I just got one-shotted by a kaiju. I thought my siren song might pacify those guys, but I forget what that ability does. Now, I have seen a kaiju of my own creation. I built a dragon, and on one of my next playthroughs, I saw a gigantic dragon that ate me. Okay. Is the game freeze? What's going on? That's not encouraging. Hopefully the game won't remember that I died horribly. Oh, my creations, 59. Okay, so it is remembering some of my stuff. Some of my old stuff, yeah. Like, here's the dragon I made. There's a Cubert. If anyone's played the old arcade game Cubert, this might look familiar. Of course, with a nose like that, or is that a mouth? He's got to have the highest singing stat. The grumpy Redox. In Redox's Discord server, there's this grumpy-looking dinosaur that is a screenshot from EVO, The Search for Eden, and then I just tried to recreate it in Spore. And the plant from Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2. This is Audrey 3. Which, of course, has a maximum singing stat. One of the spacecraft I made, a Metroid. Something 25% legally distinct from the Enterprise. And if you've ever played Commander Keen, there was this race of little green bipedal eye stalk aliens called Yorps. Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me before. My own creation. Wow, it's still got my old feet. Oh, and I have an empty party. Oh, there's got to be a way to make friends with some of these predators. I just forget what it is. I've already impressed these guys. Yeah, this is the most interesting part, I think, too. There's so much more exploration. You don't know what's behind every hill. And anything after this, it just becomes a lot more stressful. When it comes down to the real-time strategy phase. Or the grand strategy phase. Oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Didn't matter. Oh, he likes the battles that come later? Well, I like the spaceship fate. the spaceship phase. I like being able to terraform entire planets, set up spice trade routes. Oh, is this that meteor shower from last time? Interesting how the game remembered that this happened. I don't think I measure up to this one. I lost a party member. Oh, gotta go, wait for the bus. Okay, see you in a bit. Oh, you're adorable. Like a baby chocobo chick. And my group of 2 cannot impress this group of 3. No skeletons around? Alright, maybe now I can impress those chocobos. Now that I have some backup dancers and backup singers. I'm making this a little bit deliberately harder on myself just by trying to impress the alphas. The alphas are harder to impress than, say, if I clicked on one of the baby young ones or the regular adults. But they do offer a free part if you can charm the adult one, or if you can charm the alpha ones. Oops, I didn't mean to mate, but maybe I can improve some part here. I just got 150 bonus for upgrading to the latest brain. So let's see. I need better feet. I have dancing of 3. Dance 4. Dance 5. Alright, let's do dance 5. And I'm poor again. Can I upgrade my pose to anything better than 2? If I refund these hands, I have enough to upgrade for pose 3. Okay, maximum singing, maximum dancing, almost maximum charm. And I can have a 4-man dance group. Forgot to recruit a 4th dance member. Oh, I'm friends with these big red aggressors. But I want to become friends with the birds too. Oh, good morning, Keyglyph. Which aliens are adorable? Yeah, that's what I have evolved so far. Some sort of bug-eyed squirrel. And trying to make friends. Through just social mimicry. If they start singing, I start singing. They start showing off their fluffy tail, I show off my fluffy tail. Oh dear, and I'm under attack. Everyone's a critic. I could build myself into a predator or a fighter. With jaws and claws, but I like the friendly approach. Billy Elliot. I forget, have you played Spore? That week without AC. Oh, have you played Spore? And who is Billy Elliot? Maybe I need to change the volume levels. I forgot while I was in that week without air conditioning, I forgot why I was so compelled to play Spore in the first place. What made me want to say, oh, time for another Spore playthrough. You have not played Spore. Maybe that's why I wanted to start it up. Maybe it was to show it off to you. Maybe it came up in conversation somehow. And, well, that's good enough reason to start. Because of how much I just love biology. And genetics. And genetic tinkery. That's a weird sound. Sounded like a 50s movie flying saucer. Which would not be impossible. Maybe during the pets. Maybe that's how we start talking about genetics. Ultimately passed on it. Oh. Nate wasn't sure the genetics were complex enough. How complex is it? Well, it's definitely not a Sim City. Hey, Puzzle, welcome back. Yeah, the genetics probably aren't complex enough, like, for his... I don't know what it would be. Yeah, it's not an exercise in genetics. If I could find a home base. Looks like I'm stuck on the edge of a mountain. If I can find a nest of my own... Well, first I'll finish with these guys here. Down at the bottom of this green bar, that's my experience bar, I am earning, I guess, social points by impressing other species through mimicry. They sing, I sing, they dance, I dance. They pose, I pose. And the more successful you are, either socially or as a predator, the more DNA points you earn. And the more DNA points and parts that you earn, like I just earned a new type of hand. Now that I've allied with these guys, I get some bonus parts. I guess I was more impressed with the animation than I was with the... Oh my, lots of these. There's a lot of these guys, whatever they are. Yeah, I was more impressed with the animation design, how you could come up with any sort of creature you could imagine, and then design it. And somehow it had a full skeleton, full animation, walk cycle, dance. You know, this, bug-eyed squirrel is running away from a kaiju. Ah, found a new nest. Yeah, this was not in Will Wright's original design when, yeah, it was the SimCity guy who designed this. I'm at the creature phase, where you emerge from the ocean and then claim land, claim nests, and spread yourself around. Now, even if I'm not very successful socially, I can find skeletons around. Why can't I pick up the skeleton? There. And earn parts that way. And hopefully my fancy new hand, my fancy new feet, fancy new vocal cords will impress more creatures. Or defend against them. And as soon as I'm done here, picking up all the skeletons that are in my new immediate area, I can mate and then go into the creature editor, where a new generation will be born with, hopefully, some new features that are more adaptable to the environment. At this point, I think I have 3 followers plus myself. Okay. Here is the creature editor. Here's all the parts that I've picked up, all of the eyeballs, all of the arms and legs, all of the hands, all of the feet, some horns, some decorative bits, all of the mouths. Since I'm an herbivore, I cannot use any of the carnivore parts or the omnivore parts. And each part has a different statistic attached to it. Like this has a bite strength of 3, in case I ever have to defend myself. And a singing value of 5. And here's all my stats. They're kind of hard to read. They're tiny. My feet give me a sprint of 4. I have a singing value of 5, dance value of 5, on a scale of 1 to 5. Charm 4, pose 3. And I was showing this off a little bit earlier, the Sporepedia. This catalogs a lot of my favorite designs. Like here's one design I made a long time ago, one of my favorites, just a giant dragon. And the game remembers them. Well, I should say an average-sized dragon. But if you start a new game, or if you wander late into the game to another planet, you might run into a creation that you have created. So this would be more of a toy box for designers more than genetics. One of my other favorite creations, the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. That, of course, has a very strong sing value. And this one has wings. It's a flying shark with hands and 4 legs. You know, definitely something that the creators never intended for. And I think that's what attracted me to the game the most. The literally limitless design. I mean, you've seen how many different Hero Forge figurines I've made. I love the designer and the editor more than the final game. More bug-eyed eye stalks. So what I'm going to try and do is just collect as many parts as possible. There's a lot of empty spaces yet. So that way I have... Ooh, charm of 5. Okay. I'm at charm 4. I could remove this tail and give myself a... like a razorback. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just applying a whole bunch of charm artifacts. But it costs DNA points to apply them. Yes, the builder part is the most fun. I had fun with the editor. I downloaded the editor when it was released, ahead of the entire game, and just played with that for hours. Now, just because I have an item that says Charm 4 and one that says Charm 5, I don't have a Charm of 9. It just maxes out at 5. There's nothing to stop me from just decorating. Like here, I could give myself a spiky tail, or I could put this tail on my hands and give myself praying mantis arms. Spiky praying mantis arms. Or maybe I could turn that into a horn. Are you making a lot on the 3D models recently? No, not really. I mean, I did recently build a trebuchet for reasons. Oh, let's see, charm. What can give me level 5 charm? No, okay. Off goes the big fluffy tail, and let's go for the hedgehog type back. Now you see these little orbs around the legs, or orbs around the arms. I can move them around, and okay, that's it now. That's its biology. Or I can increase the size of them, or just remove them entirely. Or hit the undo button. And there's the creature's spine. I can increase the spine. Oop. Make parts of it swell. Drag the bones around to a proper resting position. I mean, it's weird the amount of control that it gives you. Yeah, more of a tool for creative design than for like mushing together species and then seeing what the result is. You have a lot more direct control. You are the random element. Okay, now pose. My pose is level 3. I need some better hands. There's pose level 4. I have a pose level 5. But not enough points to actually apply it. So I have to go out and earn more points first. And once I have enough parts and body parts and DNA points, you could probably challenge me to say, hey, build me a something. Kind of like I did with Hero Forge. You know, I could probably build Knuckles if I had enough parts and points. Which, if you don't even want to play the game, you can. You can just load up the editor and just start designing creatures. You don't even have to play the game at all. Just sit there and design. This part will give me health level 2. So. Alright, a little bonus to health. Here's a type of wing. Now I'll be a flying squirrel. Maybe about 100 of these in 1 week, I think. Yeah, that sounds like me. He just kept creating, hence the reason all the creatures in the world that we played were his creations. I don't know what I am anymore. I just started off a squirrel, now I'm some flying spiky hedgehog. Ooh, there's that giant kaiju that ran me down. Okay, time to run. Oh, it ate one of my little tribe. What's that guy doing out in the water? It's dangerous. I just got a group of 4. I've only got a group of 3. There's no way I can measure up. That giant blue two-headed bird ate one. Ooh, where'd all these skeletons come from? Wait, I think I just answered my question a minute ago. Was this a Maxis game? Yeah, I think so. Now, what makes you ask that very pointed question? There's a sound effects in there that's also used in The Sims. Well, I mean, same major creative force, Will Wright. I mean, he was the mind behind The Sims. He was the mind behind Spore. He was the mind behind SimCity. You know, I'm not gonna call it quits. I'm just gonna quit the game. Exit to main menu. Yes, save, please. Create. Now, I've described this game as the appetizer sampler platter at a diner. You don't get a plate of mozzarella sticks. You don't get a plate of onion rings. You get a few onion rings, a few mozzarella sticks, a few fries, a few chicken strips. Just a little bit of a lot. Or a lot of a, something like that. And the game goes through several stages of civilization. From the creature stage, to the tribal stage, to the civilization stage, to the space age. And later on you can design buildings for your civilization, and vehicles, and spaceships. But here's the editor that gives you unlimited parts. And you just start out with maximum evolution points. So let's see. First of all, let's paint him red. And back to parts. Here in the creature designer, you can change your textures. Trying to find something that's kind of two-tone. Oh, there we go. I'm talking about, I'm thinking maybe I should get the kid a good 3D building type software. Yeah, I mean that's just the natural extension of this. If he liked building in Spore, he will probably like having fewer restrictions. Not that this game has many restrictions in the first place. But didn't you say you also like Lego too? I like Lego. 3D modeling is just modeling with infinite Legos. Now, Blender is a very popular one. Yeah, Blender is a very popular free choice that a lot of professionals use. You can find a lot of free courses either on YouTube or paid courses. I mean, the program I use was called Animator, ANIM8OR. I don't recommend doing what I did, because Animator, it was promising, but support just kind of fell off. It's like the dead end of an evolutionary tree. And if I was serious about my 3D modeling, I would learn Blender. Now, I don't think Spore will let me give him tennis shoes. Won't let me color the horns red. I mean, they kind of have the profile of tennis shoes. Oh, now he just looks like he's cloven-hoofed. No, I can't put gems on his fists. I think that's it. I think I found it. Take him for a test run. Oh god, looks like Jim Henson designed Knuckles. There we go. That looks more like him now that he's grumpy. Scared, laugh, happy, sad, swoon. Flex. Yep, now he's got the attitude. Spin. Oh, a different spin dash. So now, if I save this... now there might be a chance I will run into him on some other planet. Or maybe during the space stage. Yeah, not so bad. Keyglyph, are you still here? I need your final opinion on something. So there's a chance I might run into him or a whole race of echidnas. Or maybe just whenever I find enough parts, my weird winged spiky squirrel, I could just adopt Knuckles, and then Knuckles could be my character throughout the civilization stage and the space stage, and have an army of space echidnas marching across the galaxy. Gotta get this going in the gas, have fun. Okay, I will. Where's that screenshot button? And I wonder if I could do the rest of the Knuckles crew, the Chaotix, and all those other friends, like the Gator and the Bee and the... Not a Rhino, but there's something else with a horn. I bet I could do Tails, too. But, let's see. Early character creator. Now, the early character creator first you start off as a one-celled creature, and when you're finished with this arcade stage where you just go around eating up as much plant material as possible, you get to evolve legs. And lungs, and take your first steps out onto the ground, solid ground. Of course, those creatures are a lot more primitive, but no less fun to design. There's a unique suite of parts available only to the early life. Paint with presets. Or customize every individual stripe, spot, polka dot. Whatever your favorite colors are. Ooh, I don't know what you are, but you're definitely toxic. Well, I'll show off the, I guess the civilization and tribal editors another stream. I think I'm going to call it for now. But thank you, Keeglyph. Thank you, Puzzle, for stopping by. Hopefully this was illuminating, especially if anybody was on the fence about ever buying the game, about exactly what kind of game it is. I mean, there's still a lot more to showcase, all the different game modes. It's not just The Sims. It's not just SimCity. It's not an experiment in genetics. It's much more a toy of someone that loves to design. Alright, thanks again for stopping by. And I'll probably be streaming again soon, so I can get to those stages and show them off. Alright. Is anybody else streaming? I know someone that might appreciate a raid. Okay, let's see if I can remember how the raid stuff works. Okay, where is that dashboard? Is it the manager? Raid channel, okay. Okay, this person will appreciate a raid. And see you all next time.